It's 7 p.m. on a Friday. Your phone vibrates. It's a text from one of your friends. Plans are on. Meet us at the bar at 8. It's going to be a big night. Most people see a fun night out. You see a hostage situation. You look down and understand the situation immediately. The sweatpants are on. The snacks are within reach. Your brain has officially clocked out, and there is no emergency big enough to reverse this. You've powered down. If this feels familiar, congratulations. You're one of us. Your couch isn't just furniture, it's a sacred temple. Your bed is the finish line of a marathon you've been running since Monday morning. Society says you're boring or antisocial, but science says you're actually a genius of energy management. Today, we're deconstructing the Homebody Manifesto. Spoiler alert, you aren't missing out on life. You're finally mastering it. Think about what actually happens when you step out. You aren't just hanging out. Whether you realize it or not, your brain is working overtime. You're constantly reading the room, checking facial expressions and tone of voice just to make sure the vibe is okay. You're stuck in that endless loop of small talk, answering the same questions about work and your life until the words feel empty. You're wearing a social mask, trying to match the energy of everyone else while secretly checking your watch. In psychology, this is called social cognitive load. For extroverts, this environment is a battery charger. But for you, it's a constant drain. Staying home isn't about being lazy. It's about protecting your energy. At home, that pressure disappears. You don't have to perform or manage anyone else's expectations. You can finally stop trying and just exist. Why is your living room more addictive than whatever's out there? Because you are the god of your own environment. You control the 3 pillars of sanity, lighting, volume, and temperature. We all know the enemy, the big light, that overhead fluorescent nightmare that makes everything feel like a police interrogation. At home, you have your little lamps. You have the warm glow of a screen. You have peace. For the sensitive or the observant, the outside world is a sensory assault. When you turn that key in the lock, your nervous system does a factory reset. Your brain stops scanning for threats and finally starts thinking. This is why your best ideas don't happen at a bar. They happen when you're finally alone. Is there any drug more potent than the cancellation text? You're sitting there dreading the plans you made 3 weeks ago, wondering why you said yes. And then, hey, I'm actually exhausted. Can we reschedule? Boom! Instant dopamine. That's JOMO. The joy of missing out. It's the get-out-of-jail-free card of the adult world. You love your friends, but you love the idea of your friends more than the effort of seeing them tonight. Your social battery isn't broken. It just needs more time to recharge than others. And tonight, you're choosing to listen to what your mind actually needs: chips and peace. Society tries to sell us a lie, that a full life has to be a loud one. We're told that if you aren't out there, traveling, partying, or whatever, then you're wasting your time. But psychology suggests something much more interesting. People who crave solitude aren't empty. They have an internally rich world. Think about it. You don't need a crowd to feel valid. You don't need background noise to drown out your own thoughts. And you definitely aren't staying home because nothing is happening. You're staying home because everything is happening inside your head. Your own world isn't a quiet room. It's a bustling city. It's a library of ideas, a theater of memories, and a lab for your next big move. Your mind is your masterpiece. You aren't lonely. You're just in a permanent VIP meeting with yourself. And honestly, that's the most exclusive club in town. But let's be real for a second. There's a thin line between finding peace and finding yourself stuck. Comfort is a great place to visit, but it's a dangerous place to stay. If you hide from the world too long, your sanctuary can start to feel like a cage. Your thoughts get louder, your motivation gets quieter, and your world starts to shrink. The goal isn't to escape life. It's to recover so you can handle it. It's okay to love your space. It's okay to choose your couch. But don't let your four walls steal your connection to the world. Go outside sometimes. Not for the crowd, but for the sunlight. Not for the noise, but for the movement. Home should be your fuel, not your hiding spot. You don't have to be loud or social to be alive. You just need balance. Enjoy your solitude. But don't forget to show up for your own life. Solitude is fuel, not a hiding place. So where do you stand? Are you a proud homebody, or are you still trying to find that balance? Let me know in the comments.